Hello, I'm Fuzed from Exile, and we just had one of the biggest updates in Clash of Clans history. Most people agree it's the best update since Clan Wars. We got 2 new troops, Baby Dragons and Miners, which both crossed over from Clash Royale, and 2 new spells. The Clone spell, which is arguably the mirror card from Clash Royale, and the Skeleton spell, which is the Skeleton Horde from Clash Royale. Some people get severely upset when they see these 2 games borrowing from each other. I personally don't have a problem with it, but everyone's entitled to their opinion. People say the Baby Dragon is out of place and looks too cartoony for this game. Yeah, I kinda get that. But it's just a skin. The appearance of a character, sure, it's important, but it's not as important as what it does. The Baby Dragon is interesting. I just got mine today, but they're only level 1, and I don't do a whole lot with level 1 troops, so I haven't had a lot of practice with them yet. But Medieval Metal? He has the whole update already, and his miners are at max level. And I've got a few of his replays playing in the background. Some of the attacks that I've seen, they show that the miner has great strength. It's an amazing troop. But not an automatic 3-star, quite like the Valks. I'm sure the Nerf Brigade will be crying that they're OP, but let's give them a chance. If you've seen my videos in the past, you know that I'm not a fan of nerfing troops. A lot of people think Valkyries are overpowered. So I've made special videos just for Valkyrie attacks, including some of my own fails. And believe me, there's more where that came from. There are measures you can take to protect your base against Valkyries. In fact, in our last 4 wars, my base was attacked by Valkyries, and not once did they ever get 1 star. My base really isn't anything special, but I did make a few adjustments, specifically for the purpose of defending against Valkyries. I don't really do defenses on this channel, and there's a specific reason for that. I know that realistically, we're not going to redesign our bases after every war, and I'm not going to show the enemy how to hit them. And yes, I do know that our opponents do sometimes read our clan info and find me on YouTube, because in a few cases, they've gotten in touch with me, and we've had some good chats about some of the wars we've had. A lot of people have been complaining recently that the December update, which took away Town Hall sniping, has cut down the activity for many clans. And Supercell has addressed that in the last couple of updates. First with troop training time and spell brewing time being cut drastically, along with hero regeneration time, and also with what many people are calling the best part of this update, the Friendly Challenge. When the Friendly Challenge was first announced, I was a little concerned, along with all of the war community. This is one of those features that had been ruled out by Supercell for a very valid reason, so people won't copy war bases and practice on them. Some of the big YouTubers and streamers got together, and they had a stream where they discussed this, and they came up with a solution, and Supercell responded and gave us exactly what we wanted. We no longer see war bases on prep day, but you know what? Many times those bases didn't stay the same anyway. And that allows a 24-hour cooldown after editing a base before issuing a friendly challenge to be enough to preserve the integrity of war. If you scan through our clan chat, you can see many people utilizing this new feature. The last time my base was 3-starred, I was at Town Hall 9. That was before war was even a part of the game. I've said this before. That's not because my base is so great. It's because Town Hall 10 was so overpowered for such a long time. Well, now I have to add an asterisk with a disclaimer when I say that. The last time my base was 3-starred, either in farming or in war, I was at Town Hall 9. Friendly Challenge, however, is a different story. Agnikai was able to make it happen. Great job, Agnikai. You broke my streak of luck. I'm just glad it took someone with fully maxed out troops, spells, and heroes to make it happen. Of course, hitting each other's bases with war armies is just one part of the fun. It's also fun to see what we can do with farming armies. Or no spells at all. This is going to make attacking better, guys. We will see new innovative attacks as a result, and it's not going to be brought to us by modders, who are not all the way out of the game, but at least their numbers have dwindled. We can upgrade our spring traps now. This is an indirect nerf to Valkyries. At level 1, they fling 15 troop spaces. Valkyries are 8 spaces. It now takes a level 2 to fling 2 Valkyries. And that's the kind of balance I like to see. Don't take something away from a troop, buff a defense instead. Town Hall 11 gets level 14 cannons, which will help to defend against Queen Walk a little bit. Plus, we got level 4 Hounds and level 7 Balloons, so expect to see some air attacks really soon. Bowlers haven't really been used by a lot of people, so they got a buff. Their housing space has been reduced from 8 to 6, and their attack speed has been increased. And I think that faster attack speed is going to make Bowlers the new under-the-radar troop that no one sees coming, which is exactly why I just put mine in the lab. For level 3 though, at 200,000 Dark Elixir, I think it's going to be a while before we see a lot of those. We got a lot of cool new tools to make editing bases easier, and if your camps are full, that's okay. We can now donate troops from the barracks. War logs are now viewable by everyone, but this opens up an exploit. If I view your war log, I can now see who your last opponent in war was, go join their clan, and scout your bases from the last war. For this reason, many clans are choosing to turn off the option to view war logs publicly. But there are still ways to get this information, which is why many people are now requesting for the 2 most recent battles for the names of those clans to be blurred out. And I agree that's something that is needed in the game. I disabled our war log from public view for that very reason, and I'd like to be able to turn it back on, but not at the expense of the clan. There's also been a lot of visual and quality of life adjustments, which I very much appreciate, and overall, this has been a very well-received update. Thank you, Supercell, for listening to us and giving us some of what we asked for, and I can't wait to see what you bring us in the future. You've definitely made me thirsty for more. And to everyone, thanks for watching. I'll catch you next time.